to Jesus, hold to the Lamb of Calvary. I'm gonna hold on to Jesus, and Jesus will hold on to me. In this troubled world we live in, nothing seems to make sense. Many looking for the way, searching to and fro. Sometimes this rope I'm holding seems to be slipping, but I'm gonna hold on tighter to the only hope I know. I'm gonna hold on to Jesus, hold to the Lamb of Calvary. I'm gonna hold on to Jesus, and Jesus will hold on to me. Oh, Satan keeps on talking, saying you can't make it, trying to convince me there is no use to try. But I refuse to listen and keep right on going, trusting and believing in the Jesus not so tight. I'm gonna hold on to Jesus, hold to the Lamb of Calvary. I'm gonna hold on to Jesus, and Jesus will hold on to me. I'm gonna hold on to Jesus, hold to the Lamb of Calvary. I'm gonna hold on to Jesus, and Jesus will hold on to me. I'm gonna hold on to Jesus, hold to the Lamb of Calvary. I'm gonna hold on to Jesus, and Jesus will hold on to me. I'm gonna hold on to Jesus, hold to the Lamb of Calvary. I'm gonna hold on to Jesus, and Jesus will hold.
A very, very good evening and welcome to Prestige TV. Jina langu ni Daniel Ngangawanya, and today being on a Tuesday, we discuss money issues, we discuss business, and we discuss life insurance. The question tonight is, what is your plan? What is your plan? Maybe you got money, you want to buy a plot, don't know what to do next with the plot. You have $1 million in your account, you don't know where to channel it next. Tonight I have Elizabeth Mbogo, who works with ICEA Lion Group. She told me it must be ICEA Lion Group, and she'll tell us why group must be fair. Karibu sana Liz at Prestige TV.
Thank you so much.
How has your day been?
I'm good.
What's your plan?
I have several plans.
You have several plans?
Yes.
What's your plan for us tonight?
Tonight we'll talk about education plans.
Okay.
We'll talk about retirement, and we'll talk about annuities. Talk about,
About?
the people who have already retired,
All right.
and the pension money that they have been given. Let's know where they should put that money so that they don't misuse it in a year, then they are left bankrupt. Yes.
Great. Liz will be taking us through the ideas or educating us on how to choose the best financial plan to secure your future. But in the meantime, I allow Elizabeth to introduce herself.
Thank you so much, our viewers. My name is Elizabeth Mbogo. I'm a financial advisor with ICEA Lion Group. Elizabeth is a married woman. I'm a mother. In our culture, we don't talk about the number of children that we have, so I'm a mother of many.
Okay.
And I reside at Gashie, all the way from Embu County, married at Homa Bay County. That's Elizabeth for now.
Great, that's Elizabeth for now. And Elizabeth is a mother, she's a wife, and she's an investor. She's a financial advisor. Elizabeth will start with smarts, investing smarts.
Yeah.
That's where I want us to start.
Okay.
Yes.
So we talk about goals, eh? And everyone has a goal, be it a 3-month goal, be it a 1-year goal, be it 10 years. Everyone has a goal.
Okay.
Not only one goal, everyone has several goals. And in talking about SMART goals, SMART means specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound goals. And we'll go bit by bit to understand how SMART goals work. And with specific goals. Specific. So with specific goals, I've said everyone has several goals. And you should be able to say, this is an urgent goal. This is the very necessary goal that I need to tackle in a month or 2 months. So you plan your goals in the priority order. The most urgent goal that you need to achieve in the shortest time possible. There are goals that will take short period. There are goals that will take long period of time. So you have to be specific. In 3 months' time, what do I want to achieve? So you must be specific, because if you start planning about 3 goals at the same time, you might not be able to achieve them at the same time. So you must be specific. What is the first goal that I want to achieve? And when you achieve that goal, you are able to go to the next goal. Okay. So you must be specific first, which is this first goal that I want to achieve. So that's why we say you need to be specific about that goal that you want. Maybe there is someone who wants a goal of losing weight. You need to be specific. Is it after 3 months or is it after 8 months? And you should be able even to say, I need to lose 20 kgs, I need to lose 10 kgs. That's being specific. Yeah, that's why we are saying a goal must be specific. Name it, write it down. That way you'll be able to revise it, look at it, and know how far you are to that goal.
Okay.
Then we say about measurable goals. In measurable goals, you are able to know, maybe it's a car you want to buy, maybe it's a plot that you want to buy. How much is it? You don't just say blindly that I want to put aside 100,000 or 1 million. What's this goal that you want to achieve? Measurable. It should be able to have a value. Okay. I want to buy a car worth 1 million. So you are able to know every month for me to get the 1 million, I should be able to put aside this amount of money.
So the measurable takes us back to specific.
Yes.
Okay.
So that goal, it must have the value, measure. You must know how much do I want for this goal. Then attainable. There are goals that look like mountains. So you must choose your goals well. And don't kill yourself. We say Rome was not built in a day. True. So there is a goal that will take a longer period, and you will be able to attain it. So don't kill yourself over building a flat in the first 1 year of your job, or you want to buy a Mercedes Benz and you've just been employed. So let it be a goal that you are able to attain, that is attainable. Then we talk about a relevant goal. We talk maybe the relevant goal, In goal setting, relevance means, maybe there is a young guy out there who has finished school, who has got a job, and he wants maybe to buy a car for an Uber.
Yes.
If you want a car for an Uber as a goal that you want to achieve, do you buy a truck?
No.
Do you buy a tuk-tuk?
No.
No. So that goal, let it be relevant with whatever you want to achieve.
Okay.
So your goal must be relevant. Then time-bound. What time do I require to achieve this goal? Okay. If it's education for my children, when do I want it to help my kids? Is it high school? Is it university? So you must have a timeline. If it's buying that plot, is it in a near time? Is it after 2 years? So that you don't strain so much by the goals that you are setting. You also have other things that you are taking care of. You also have other bills that you are paying. So put a timeline on your goals, and you'll be able to achieve them with the time that you've set aside. Right. So that's what we mean by SMART goals. Let them be specific, let them be measurable, let them be attainable, let them be relevant, and let them have a time bound. Yes.
Okay. That is SMART.
SMART goals.
Measurable.
Measurable. You start with specific.
Oh, specific.
Specific. Measurable. Attainable. Relevant. And time bound.
And time bound.
Yes.
Elizabeth, my question tonight here is, you're working in a space whereby people are not earning so much, and insurance, for some reason, it's a big thing for some people. But then we ask ourselves, why ICEA Lion?
Why ICEA Lion?
Yet, there are others, and we see insurance as a very big thing, as a very big mountain for some people in our society.
Yes. So ICEA Lion has been there since 1964?
1964.
1964.
Okay.
So it's not a company that just came the other day. And our track record shows that our life insurance department, its net worth is 341 billion. 341 billion.
All right.
That shows that ICA Lion is a very stable company that is very liquid. We are able to pay our claims very fast.
Okay.
Right now, we are paying claims in less than 10 working days.
10 working days.
10 working days, we are able to pay the claims. And with that net worth, even if we stay for the next 10 years without selling policies, ICA is able to pay claims to their clients.
Right.
So ICA is a very stable company. We have been rated AAA in the insurance company.
Okay. Triple A meaning?
It's a meaning that it's very stable and very liquid.
All right.
There is no other company that has been rated that in the insurance company. So ICA is very liquid. It has been there for long. It has been tried and tested. So that's why we say ICA Lion is the place to be.
Now, we hit direct to your job now.
Yeah.
You are a financial advisor, and you advise people on wise investments. And the investment starts from retirement, education policies, retirement policies, I've said that, family planning, you said so.
It's family protection covers.
Family protection covers. I need you to say that. But just to remind our viewers that you can talk to us on our Facebook, just before you come back to that. You can talk to us on our Facebook pages, and you can also follow us on YouTube, TikTok, and on our SMS line 0722442574. 0722442574. Ask your question, comment, let's know where you're watching from, and you can be very sure we're going to read your comments right here, right now. And Elizabeth, back to you.
Thank you.
Direct to you business.
Yeah. Okay.
As a financial advisor, why education policy for our children?
So I talk about education policy with a passion. First, as I introduce myself, I said I'm a mother.
You're a mother,
So I passionately talk about education plan while relating to my children. So education plan will help you as a parent to plan about your kids' future education. Right now in Kenya, we are able to see that education has become so expensive. And in the near future, I don't think it's becoming any cheaper. So I tell parents to start saving for their kids' education as early as they know that they are pregnant. Start saving for that baby as early as that time. Because you'll have a long period of saving for that time. It will not strain you with the premiums because you have the period of saving until they attain high school level or university level. Then another thing with education planning, it will give you peace of mind. When you are resting, doing your work, you know that there is money that I've put aside for my baby's education. So whether you are there or not, you are assured that your kid will be able to learn. Our education plans are long-term. We educate you about concerning the age of your baby. Right now we have the CBC system. Before we had the 844. So we are able to advise you according to the age of your child. If your child is 2 years old or 1 year old, we shall be able to know at what level do you want this education plan to help your children. Is it high school? Now we have junior high school, we have senior high school, and we have university. University will range, college level will range from 3 years or to 7 years, depending on the course that your kid want to pursue. So we are able to advise you according to the age of your baby. Then still on education plan. When you take an education plan with us, there is something we call a life cover protection. Life cover protection covers you as a parent. What happens to you? What would happen if death occurs? Things do happen. If death occurs to you, will your children still go to school? Will they still have the education that you had planned for? So the life cover protection is to cover the parent who is contributing the premiums every month. We say if something happened to you like death, nowadays we are not afraid to talk about death.
True.
It's happening not only to
Every
the
now
old,
and then.
everyone is a candidate of death. So if death happens and you had an education plan with us, we waive the premiums. The premiums that you are contributing every month, your next of kin will not be told to contribute that amount.
Okay.
ICA steps in to contribute that amount until the term of the policy is over. Even if
So
you had
just
contributed,
if today, let me
Yeah.
say, if I'm 40,
yes,
okay, and my education policy runs for 15 years, and I happen to live today,
yes,
and I die today at 40. So, and I'm at 5 years of my investment in the policy.
yes,
For the next 10 years,
ICA will pay
all
the
right,
premiums.
go on.
Yeah, so
Go on.
that's where we make the difference with other investment institutions. Like if you save your money in a bank and something happened to you, will your next of kin take care of that money in the bank until 10 years are over to take your child to school? That's money that is easily accessible. Before you even decompose, we'll have already used that money. So ICA is a guaranteed place that you are sure whether you are there or not, you are planned for the baby that was 15 years, that was 10 years. When it matures, your baby will be able to go to school.
Right.
Then we have the tax relief. Everyone wants to hear this, because now in the current government, they are looking for
Tax is so
everywhere. And so where you hear that you'll get a tax relief, you should run and look at that place where you are exempted from tax. The maturities that you get from our education plans, they are tax-free.
So who pays the tax? Because of course, every coin that gets into an investment must be taxed.
Yeah. The life insurance in Kenya penetration is 3%.
Okay.
So it's very low. And I think the maturity, which is tax-free, it's to encourage more people to come on board to have life insurance products. That's why our maturities are tax-free. If you get a life insurance product like the education plan, the maturity that you'll get will not be taxed.
Right.
So it's the money that you've contributed with all the bonuses, I'll talk about the bonuses, that you'll get without tax. Then there are those that are deducted tax from their pay slips. You have a tax relief of 15%. You are entitled to that from your pay slip. So it's a referred to you from the KRA. So it's a good thing. The money that you are contributing, you are given 15% tax relief.
Okay.
Then our education policies, every year we declare bonuses. We declare bonuses on the life cover protection. I told you about the life cover protection. And we reach the life cover protection when we know that your date of birth, the premiums that you are contributing, and the term of the policy. If we have the three things, we should be able to know your life cover protection. So our bonuses are declared on the life cover protection, not on the amount of money that you've contributed every month.
Right.
So that makes it better and bigger. It shows that the maturity you'll get is far much better than other institutions that you may decide to put your money aside.
All right.
Yes.
Just before we go for our first break, Lisa, my question is, what is the minimum time and what is the maximum time one can do a policy?
Our policies range from 5 years to 25 years.
So the minimum is 5.
5 years.
The maximum is 25.
It's 25 years.
All right.
So, and the term of the policy will depend on the need. If your kid is at grade 4 and you want a policy for high school, for junior secondary or senior secondary, I want to give you a 10 or 15-year plan because of the literal period of time that it's remaining for your baby to go to high school or to university. So the age of the baby and the level of education that they are in right now will help me to advise you on the term of the policy. You don't just come and say, I want that 5-year plan. We'll sit down, look at what's that goal that you want to achieve. What's that education level that you want your kid to benefit from? Then from there, we'll be able to know, is it a 5-year plan? Is it a 15-year plan? Someone will come with an unborn baby. She's pregnant. She wants an education plan. So we have a longer period of time to say for that baby. We can say 10, 15, or 17 years. So the term will depend on the need.
Right.
Yeah.
The term will depend on the need. And because our need is to go for our first break, we take a 5 minutes break, then we'll be right back. We read your comments, we read your questions, and Elizabeth will tell us, do they insure assets? Why retirement plan? Why family cover policy? And all those. But in the meantime, 0722 442574, 0722 442574 is our SMS line. Prestige TV on Facebook, Prestige TV on YouTube, and Prestige TV on TikTok. We'll be right back after the break.
Mataifa yote yanakufahamu kuwa wewe ni Mungu usiyeshindwa. Mataifa yote yanakufahamu.
Nimefanya 10 years.
Kuwa wewe ni Mungu usiyeshindwa. Wewe ni Mungu usiyeshindwa. Wewe ni Mungu usiyeshindwa. Usiyeshindwa. Wewe ni Mungu usiyeshindwa. Makabila yote yanakufahamu kuwa wewe ni Mungu usiyeshindwa. Makabila yote yanakufahamu kuwa wewe ni Mungu usiyeshindwa. 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 Wewe ni Mungu. Wewe ni Mungu usiyeshindwa. 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 Wewe ni Mungu usiyeshindwa. Baba wa mbinguni, usiyeshindwa. Usiyeshindwa. Wewe ni Mungu usiyeshindwa. 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 Wewe ni Mungu usiyeshindwa. Na kanisa lako linakufahamu kuwa wewe ni Mungu usiyeshindwa. Na kanisa lako linakufahamu kuwa wewe ni Mungu usiyeshindwa. 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 Wewe ni Mungu. Wewe ni Mungu. Haushindwi kamwe. Usiyeshindwa. Usiyeshindwa. Wewe ni Mungu usiyeshindwa. Wewe ni Mungu. Wewe ni Mungu usiyeshindwa. Usiyeshindwa. Tunakuamini wewe. Usiyeshindwa. Tunakutumaini wewe. Mungu usiyeshindwa. Usiyeshindwa.
Back through the years I go wandering once again, back to the seasons of my youth. recall the box of rice that someone gave us, and how my mama put those rags to use. They were rags of many colors, every piece was small, and I didn't have a coat, and it was way down in the fall. Mama sewed those rags together, sewed every piece of love. She made my coat of many colors that I was so proud of. As she sewed, she told me stories from the Bible she had read about a coat of many colors Joseph wore, and then she said, perhaps this.
Welcome back to Prestige TV. Today is on Tuesday, and the big question is, what is your plan? And it is a plan based on where have you reinvested. And our investment today, we are discussing about ICEA Lion, and I'm with Elizabeth Mbogo, who is a financial advisor and working with ICEA Lion. Welcome back, Elizabeth.
Thank you.
But in the meantime, allow us to read several comments here of people who are following us. Mtoto wa Mfalme, watching from Brookside Westlands, Nairobi. What a show. Charles Cargo, you know him?
Yes.
Charles Cargo, watching from Kitisuru White Cottage, locked. Greetings to Madam Liz Misalimika.
Thank you.
Following from Nairobi, our CEO Karongo Absalom, Kenneth Dario Owiti. Great show, great insights. And Jacinta Gushu, watching from Gashie Kihara. Liz, welcome back.
Thank you.
Now, before we went for a break, I asked a question. Apart from education policy, what other policies do you offer?
We also have retirement planning. We talk to people about planning about their retirement.
Okay.
We are told that the first day you enter your job, that's the time you should start knowing that it will come a time that you retire.
The first day.
The first day that you get your first job, you should be able to know that the way you've entered that office,
Yes.
it will reach a time that you'll go out and retire. That time you'll not be 20s, you'll not be 30s. Age will have caught up with you.
Yes.
And at 60, we don't want to bother our children calling them every month asking for money.
Someone asks, I have a pension. Why then a retirement plan policy?
A pension is also a retirement plan, but with pension schemes, that's where you contribute some amount of money, the company contributes amount for you,
Okay.
but that amount of money at the end of it all will not be able to sustain you at the level that you are used to.
Okay.
It will not sustain you. So you substitute by getting a retirement policy
Okay.
from an insurance company. Then you can decide, do you have to retire at 60? You can retire even at 40. Retiring does not mean going home and waiting to die.
Okay.
You can retire at 40 and do your own things. So when you are employed at 20, you can get a 20-year plan.
Okay.
And
You
decide
retire
that
at
when
40.
I reach 40, I want to do my thing.
Then,
So,
then the question is,
Yeah.
why invest in a retirement plan policy?
a retirement plan policy will help you have the term that you want.
Okay.
You can also have a retirement plan for 10 years,
For 10 years, okay?
for 15 years, for 20 or 25 years. You are able to withdraw your money after 10 years, 15 years. The pension plan, there is an age limit that you have to access that money.
Okay.
Unlike our retirement plan that we give you. If it's a 20-year plan, you'll get your money as a lump sum. But with a pension plan, you have to attain a certain age. You get?
Yep.
So we advise you, if it's a 10-year plan or 20-year plan, what you want to do after 20 years. You don't want to remain employed for the rest of your life. You can start doing your thing when you reach 40, when you reach 50. And the ones that wait until they are 60 to retire, there are some things that we saw maybe with our parents back then. They knew that they have educated us so that we can take their care of them in future. But that's not the case nowadays. We would like to help our parents, yes, but we are not in the situation.
Right.
We have our own needs. The economy, everyone is crying, the economy is so bad. So do I expect my son who is 8 years old to take care of me? The economy might be harsh.
No.
And at 60, you don't have to start cursing your children because they are not sending you something. So you should plan about your retirement. Men are not investing wisely on their retirement. This one I should be, I should tell you this.
Yes, please
Nganga.
tell us. Tell us.
Men tend to forget about themselves. They think when they have educated their children, they have bought a lot of land, that they have taken care of their retirement. I can tell you this for free. Women are really investing. Women are really taking care of their...
But Liz, as a man, let me ask this question as a man.
Yeah.
How will I be able to invest with ICA as a man?
Yeah.
I have my 3 children.
Yes.
I'm paying their school fees. I'm investing for them. So I'm actually doing 2 things, investing in them and investing for them. All right?
Yeah.
I have a wife here who is looking up on me,
Yeah.
regardless of the fact that she's working.
Yes.
Okay? I have other bills to pay. All right? And as a man, I'm expected to invest with an insurance.
Yes.
Okay? So, and my income, and when we were starting, I said,
Yeah.
you're working in a scope where the people that you are targeting to insure or to buy policies with
Yeah.
you, their income sometimes is so minimal.
Yeah.
But on another note, it can be way too big.
Yeah.
But you said our government is looking for every
Every
opportunity
place to get
to
taxed.
just tax
Yeah.
everything. And so I work, for example, I work for 30,000
Yeah.
today, the VAT,
Yeah.
the pay, the 1.5 for housing,
Yeah.
and others. Okay?
Yeah.
After all these deductions are made, I'm left with around
Yeah.
17,000. Okay? I invest for my children.
Yeah.
I invest for my wife. I pay school fees.
Yeah.
I do the bills.
Yeah.
How will I invest as a man for myself?
This is where I tell people to live within their means.
To live within their means.
You cannot be earning 30,000 and you are living in a 10,000 house. I'll tell you, you are not using your head. You should live within your means.
Yes.
Mostly we tell people, if you have to pay rent, it should not be more than 10% of your income.
Please say that again.
Yes. If you are paying rent, it should not be more than 10% of your income.
So if my gross or net,
Yeah, if you are gross.
My
if
gross.
your gross is 30,000, you are not
3,000
supposed to.
is the maximum.
Yes.
I should live.
You should live in a house of
All
3,000
right.
shillings.
Higher.
You can't earn 30,000 and live in a 10,000 house.
Okay.
You will starve. Your wife will go, my friend.
Okay.
Yes, the
Obvious.
children will be chased
Ebu
from
face that
school.
camera will be able.
So we need to sit down. That's why I say money is very personal. Because you can't announce your income right now on camera.
Yes.
You will not even want your colleague to know how much you are earning. So money is very personal. That's why I love sitting down one-on-one with a person.
Okay.
We analyze how much do you earn? What are your bills? I'll tell you for sure. We've sat down with many clients,
Yes.
and I've told them, my friend, you are straining yourself for nothing. You can't even afford this policy.
Okay. You
Yes,
can't
so
afford this policy.
I'm able to tell you my hapa hauwezani. Sababu the bills that you've put on yourself, there are too many. First, look at where you reduce your
Yes.
expenditure because of the income that you're getting. Because I'm a financial advisor, I'm able to advise you. You are living within your means.
Okay.
You should be able to put this aside. You should be able to pay this amount of rent. And you are not going to take loans left, right, and center to take your kids to the international schools. That you can't afford them. So as a financial advisor, that's where I come in.
But you need to do good education for your children.
Yes.
You need to invest in them.
You need to do that. So that's why I come in to tell you, my friend, you are earning this. We should know how you are spending your money. Because mostly in investing, we are told that we should invest, then we spend. Yes. But naturally what we do, we spend first, then we invest what is left. So we are able to sit down and see what are we able to reduce so that we can be able to put something aside. Yes.
Now, away from retirement plan policy, there are those people who've already retired. Okay? What do you have for them?
So we have a plan.
And
for
what ages actually do you do? Because I can retire at 70.
Yeah.
I can retire at 80. And I come to ICA Lion and I want to buy an insurance policy for either after retirement.
Yeah. So the people who have already retired, we have a plan for them that is called an annuity.
Huh?
An annuity.
An annuity.
Yes.
Please,
An annuity.
break that down for someone who does not understand what that means.
Yes. So an annuity is a policy that we give to the guys who have already retired. We've talked about the pension plan that you get after retirement.
Okay.
Maybe someone has been given a 10 million lump sum. You can't just put that 10 million lump sum in a bank account.
Yes.
You'll just be withdrawing when you meet with men in the
Mungedo, nito mungedo.
yeah, so if you have that money easily accessible, you've been given 10 million after your retirement.
Yes.
Maybe you've even never touched a million. Now you have a lump sum of 10 or 5 million.
Yes.
We are able to advise you. This amount of money that you've been given as a lump sum, you can put it in an ICA Lion Group account called an annuity, whereby, according to the amount that you've given us, be it 5 million or 10 million, there is an amount of income that we'll be giving you every month, every month, every month.
Yes.
You can choose the guaranteed period. Our guaranteed period is a maximum of 20 years.
Okay.
You can give us 10 million today, and we guarantee you for the next 10 years, maybe we'll be giving you 100,000 every month, every month, every month.
Okay.
If you survive the term of the 20 years, we will continue paying you the 100,000 until the day God calls you home. Even if you reach 200 years, we will continue giving you that income every month, every month. But suppose you don't survive the 20-year plan, your family will be given that amount of money until the 20 years.
Okay.
When the 20 years expire, it is over. So we'll not continue paying. But you, as the person who has taken the annuity, if you survive the 20 years, until the day God calls you home, we will be giving you an income every month, every month.
Until you die.
Until you die. Even if you live for 200 years, we will be able to pay you an income every month. And that income will be able to sustain you. Unlike the lump sum that you could have gotten. You know, money, when money is on your hands, it will definitely do something. You'll have a need, and tax, what is it called? The black tax will always be there.
Yeah.
When you retire and go to the village, now people think that you've come with money. And you remember you have the 5 million in your account. You are called for so-and-so's dowry, so-and-so has died, the church is building.
Of course you'll have to go.
Yeah, you have to go. And you have the money that is reachable
Yes.
easily. So that's why we advise you. This amount of money that you have, bring it to us. It earns interests, so you don't just give us the money and we put it in the account, in the mattress. We'll invest the money and you're able to earn the interest on that money. Yeah.
Perhaps, Elizabeth, you know, you told us it is ICA Lion Group. I know much of what you do for you, it is life insurance. But someone is asking about the general assurance and asking about the asset management. Maybe I know that is not within what you do, but it is under the umbrella of ICA Lion. Can you just tell us if you do or if you don't? Yes.
So at ICA Lion, we have ICEA Life Insurance. We also have ICEA General Insurance. General Insurance is where we insure cars, where we insure properties. That's the general insurance side. Then we have the money market. Then we have the trust fund. Then we have the asset management. We have wealth management. So those are some of the different departments at ICA Lion Group. So if someone wants that, the wealth management, the asset management, when they come to us, we are able to advise. Yeah.
Perfect. Dennis Mungai asked that question, and it's good to respond to that because it is good to cater for all types of customers.
Yes, all types of customers.
You can recommend to someone that you work with.
Yes, yes.
Now, Elizabeth, let me read 3 more comments. Then we can call it off. You give us your number. You tell us where we can find you. And maybe one more thing. And you tell our producer tonight, in as much as he's not married, doesn't have a lot of things, and you need to buy insurance. Ruth Kirenge, good job, Liz. Keep it up. Bismarck, watching. Pauline Karegi, all the way from Roiro. Awesome topic following. I had read this, the others I had read earlier. We'll check the rest on our YouTube. Then I will be reading them just before we call it off. So Liz, give us your number.
My number is 0724 413 725.
Repeat it again.
0724 413 725. I don't know whether I'm supposed to give my email address.
Please, you can.
My email address is elizabeth.bogo@live.icealion.com.
Okay.
And ICA is one.
Elizabeth?
Yes. Elizabeth.bogo. Bogo without a H.
Okay.
Elizabeth.bogo@live.icealion.com. You can get me on my WhatsApp. My WhatsApp is always very active. I've given out my number. You can send me an email. I will be able to respond to you and tell you about the life insurance products that we've talked about. I'm easily reachable. Yes.
When and where?
I'm located at Williamson House, Upper Hill, first floor.
Watu wa Upper Hill wako na pesa.
So Williamson House, first floor. And you can call me, we can arrange where to meet. We can meet at our offices. We also have CBD offices in town.
Okay.
And we have several branches there where we can meet. You'll tell me where you are comfortable, then we can arrange for a meeting. Yes.
Make sure you invest wisely, because we eat what we invest today. At our old age, at 100 years old, I don't expect going to tell my sons, hey, baba hajakula. So it's good to invest. And a seed that has been planted at one given point, it must germinate. Yes. And after it germinates and it is well watered, it must yield fruits. So it is good to invest and invest wisely. And the number for Elizabeth Mbogo is running down there. So you can get Elizabeth via that number. And she works again at ICEA Lion Group. And all that we have mentioned tonight, that is education policy, retirement policy, annuity policy. I hope I mentioned it right.
Annuities.
Annuities.
Yes.
I hope I said it right. And so much more that she offers. But if you're able to meet Elizabeth at a personal level, you'll get advised, you get equipped, you learn, and at the end of the day, you have to invest. Yeye ukimpata lazima uinvest. Hiyo ndio inakuanga deal na yeye. Now our number, you can talk to us on 0722 442574, 0722 442574. We are live at Kenya Live TV app. We are live on Facebook. We are live on YouTube, and we are live at TikTok. Up next, Kigosho Kimurutia with the Gospel Spreaders right here at Prestige TV in the next 20 minutes. Don't miss on that. My name is Daniel Nganga Wanyabura. Have a good night. Until next time.
Mataifa yote yanakufahamu kuwa wewe ni Mungu usiyeshindwa. Mataifa yote yanakufahamu kuwa wewe ni Mungu usiyeshindwa. Usiyeshindwa. Wewe ni Mungu, usiyeshindwa. Wewe ni Mungu, usiyeshindwa. Usiyeshindwa. Wewe ni Mungu, usiyeshindwa. Makabila yote yanakufahamu kuwa wewe ni Mungu usiyeshindwa. Makabila yote yanakufahamu kuwa wewe ni Mungu usiyeshindwa. 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 Wewe ni Mungu, wewe ni Mungu usiyeshindwa. 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 Wewe ni Mungu usiyeshindwa. Baba wa mbinguni, usiyeshindwa. wewe ni